Just make sure that everything's going smooth. We're live over there, and then Twitch. Awesome. Is it working? Awesome. Is it working? Yeah. Awesome. Yay. Okay, so alright. Awkward motherfucker. But anyways. What's up, everybody? I am Moose Party. I am an independent musician. If you want to call me an upcoming artist, I guess you can call me that. I'm here to discuss music gear tonight and like cheap stuff. You know what would probably help is putting my chat somewhere, so let me get that going real quick. I'm so sorry. But anywho, while I get this set up, OBS. Alrighty, so I feel as if I would be an okay or good person to speak on this because I kind of am like an everyday Joe, just some, I don't know, kind of a random schmuck, I guess you can say. But I really do love music. I love making it. I even, you know, I play music myself. I would even like to, you know, play and maybe even be famous one day. But, you know, it's, being a budget musician sucks, so. But it doesn't suck if you know what you're doing and you know what kind of products to go for, and you know, you're not getting BS or gonna get some cheap gear. So what I'm planning on doing today is what I'm planning on doing tonight is kind of going over like my current setup with you guys, maybe even talk about stuff that I've had in the past, and I'm going to go on like I'm gonna try and find some like starter packs and see if I can build anything cheaper than that using prior knowledge to you know, what I use now and what I currently have. So give me a second. I'm just gonna throw on some music while I get this done, and we'll get to talking about this soon. Let me get this. Oh my god, I've been talking this whole time and I had the microphone off. Oh my god. Embarrassing. LOL. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna start from the top then. Okay, so I might wanna. I'll keep this open for y'all just in case someone tries to cheat. Alright. I can't believe the fucking microphone was off. That's so stupid. I'm such stupid. Alright, here we go. So, alright, guys. So, once again, hi, I'm Moose Party, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about budget gear and how to put together a budget like amp and guitar combo. Okay? Now, I'm going to be going off of what I consider to be a kind of decent starter packs on here. Okay, so usually each starter pack that you're gonna find online is gonna come with a guitar, the everything you need for it, as you can see here, a gig bag, an amp, a guitar, strap, you know, the power for the amp, uh, a jack, truss rod adjuster, the little Allen wrench, and sometimes we get a tuner. Or it seems like all of these come with a tuner. But you know, you can always skip a tuner and you can always skip a tuner and just like download one on your phone. There's hundreds of free tuners out there that you can use and they actually don't cost anything. So what I'm going to do today is this is the cheapest combo I could find right now, but that's on Sweetwater. So I'm just going to kind of cheat and use a $289 price tag and see if I can put anything together under that. Okay, so as we see here, you can strap all this good stuff. But say you're looking through these and you're like, I'm not really vibing with any of these guitars. I'm not really vibing with anything they've got because, you know, maybe you're just not liking it. So the it only gets more expensive. So from the cheapest we're seeing is $20 off, about $30 off for 242. But the more down you go, 249, 249, 260, 269, 269, 269. So I'm going, like I said, I'm going to cheat a little and use the 289 price tag as like my limit for the moment, okay? I think this will be doable, but that's why it's a little bit of a challenge. It's a budget build challenge, okay? What we're going to do is I would recommend that you go to the major websites. You're going to go to Guitar Center. What you're going to do here is you're going to go to the shop and whatnot, and you can filter it, go to electric guitars, and pick the solid bodies, alright? That's what I did. So now, I put also now in stock, and I set it from the prices low to high. 19,783 matches. That's starting from $60. Starting from $60 here at Guitar Center. But see, these are used, alright? You go to Sweetwater, did the same thing here. Price, low to high. I didn't really set a price tag, so this is just showing you what they've got literally in store from low to high. Starting at 149, it's a Kramer Focus. Never played a Kramer myself, but I bet they're okay. Reverb, especially, is probably where you're going to find the most maybe bang for your buck. Hopefully you don't get ripped off by someone selling you a crappy guitar, especially if you're a beginner and you don't really know anything. Speaking of being a beginner, I would just warn against just picking something blindly based off of the looks. I mean, we all want to like play something that makes us feel cool, look cool, and whatnot. You want to actually enjoy the guitar that you're playing, but you can't really know what you like until you hold a guitar. So what I would recommend to you is before you go online shopping, I would definitely recommend that you go to your local music shop if you have the luxury of having one near you, and you know, just going to there on a day off or something, figuring out what they've got in stock and just feeling the guitars, you know. even if it's not, even if you don't see anything that you like, maybe go find the guitar that you want. Okay, and let's just use this as an example. Okay, so this is a used Licks Pro S Style Retro. Okay, let's see. I would like to find more. I don't know why this isn't opening the listing, but okay. All right, anyway, so, all right, so what you can do is, where are the specs on this? There you go, description. Doo-doo-doo, featured. I'm trying to get it to show me more. Okay, so I guess if you see something you like, try to find the specs of the guitar that you want. Maybe print out a copy of, like, is it short scale? Is it long scale? How many frets does it have? What kind of wood is it made out of? Get the details and try to find something similar at the guitar store. Maybe, you know, a lot of the dudes, they might make you feel a little stupid when you go in, depending on who's running the joint. But, most of these, like, musician related shops, even the local ones in your town, they're pretty okay. They might be a little elitist, but they really just want to help you get the best product possible. Some might try to oversell you, and make you think that you need the most expensive crap, while other more, reasonable guys will like understand what you're saying, and they'll try their best to get you the best bang for your buck, but quality as well. And I guess that's why I'm here. I'm trying to kind of do that for you. So like I said, I would just recommend going to these three main sites. Go to Guitar Center, go to Reverb, and Sweetwater. Okay. Make sure you set your stuff. For this on Reverb, you kind of have to like be very specific with what you want. So I set the price from starting at $50 to $150. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could probably go on Craigslist and look at the stuff that they have there in the local section. You never know. You might find a free guitar that's actually in rather good condition that someone's just trying to get rid of. You might find like a $50, $20 guitar that's in great condition. They're just, trying to get rid of it because they have like no other option. Maybe they're moving, or maybe they don't play it no more. So there's a lot of places to find cheap guitars. You could even go to a pawn shop maybe. Um, Not so sure if I would recommend buying from a pawn shop though, as a lot of them kind of just take it in as is and don't really do any setup, as far as I know. But if you come to somewhere like this, Reverb, you're probably going to get the same thing. You gotta hope that it's an already set up guitar and you're not gonna have to like truss rod it or anything or mess with the action. So that's just what I would also take a precaution as, um, especially buying used guitars, because they could be adjusted and set up to, maybe the action's just really high and that's why it got taken back, and the person didn't know how to like adjust it, so they just said screw it and took it back. Or, there's a million and one reasons why someone could take back a guitar. Just maybe they needed the money, maybe they just don't rock with it, maybe they got a new upgrade and they're just getting rid of it. So, but like I said, I would mostly just recommend, especially if you're a starter, going to your local guitar store, asking questions, trying to find a guitar online that you like, write down or print out specifics and details, and take it to the store, see if they got anything similar. So what we're gonna do is, so like I said, maybe you're not rocking with any of these. Maybe you're not rocking with any of this stuff, like any of these guitar combos or anything. You're just really not feeling it. So let's go ahead and build it. This is purely based off of my taste and stuff like that. So if I had the knowledge I had now, and I could like tell myself back then to just kind of get what you can get, and just work within the limits, I would definitely do that. So, but we're trying to build something and put together something under how much? $289. $289. So 150, that's already a bunch right there. 149. Like I said, Guitar Center or Reverb's probably your best bet. First Act. My experience with First Act guitars are okay. They definitely get the job done. At least the two that I had when I first started, they didn't really bug me that much. And if they were incompetent guitars or something, I couldn't tell. I loved playing them. Let's see. BCP, beginner electric guitar. I'm not really rocking with that. I've never had a thing for Strats really. I did start out playing on a Stratocaster, but I don't really mess with them that much. Here's a nice little short scale, Laguna. I don't, never heard of the brand. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 strings. This looks like it might be good for like metal and chugging if that's what you're after. That's definitely a factor as well. You want to know what kind of music you want to be playing to. If you want to do hip hop, you want to do like hip hop guitar, rap guitar. If you want to do rock guitar, if you want to do punk rock, you got to know what kind of tone you want to go for too. Um, Definitely, if you're trying to go for like a multi-genre musician vibe and you kind of just want to be able to hop into stuff and have like a wide variety of effects and or not wide, but a decent amount of stuff to work with, even bare bones wise. I'd definitely say get a Strat with a 3 or 5 voice switch. That'd definitely be your best bet, especially for tonality. Let's see. This Ibanez Geo. What is this? $60. Kind of mess with it. Let's see. No locking tuner, so that's good for a beginner. Locking tuners definitely stay away from if you're a beginner and you're trying to just find your footing and stuff like that. I'm kind of messing with this Mitchell TD100, honestly. I kind of like the baby blue white contrast on that. I like that. The first act, I don't really, I'm not a fan of guitars with only one pickup on it though. Here's a secret Hannah Montana 3/4 scale guitar. What is this? I mean, if you want to go crazy with it, here you go. If you want to have like an eye-catching, just ironic guitar, then I would say there you go. If you go on Reverb, you're bound to find something like this. You never know. PV Raptor, made in Korea. See, this is a Harmonia parts caster. This is a custom little job for sure, huh? I like the Spider-Man logo on it. Beater Strat with homemade web paint job. I put this together from parts I had lying around. Body and neck are original, but everything else is new, nothing fancy. If you're looking for a guitar that looks goofy as hell but does doom, here it is. I run through my Big Muffin, it rules. Parts are $80 alone. Honestly, that's kind of cool. You get a custom, one-of-a-kind guitar that somebody made. I would need to hear. Okay, I'm gonna pick this for the challenge. Okay, $75 guitar. Okay, so that's the first part. $75 guitar. Let's see. Add to cart. Okay. Shipping total. It's in California for local pickup. No, we need. Oh, for local pickup only. Man, local pickup only. Ah, gosh darn it. Well, dang, there goes that one. All right, can't use that one. I mean, mm, I don't know how many of you are going to be like watching this being in different parts of the country, but California is a pretty big damn state. So let's just say I lived in California and I really like this, and I was like, hey, I really want to get this from you. All right, let's just. I'm taking a lot of liberties here. You guys are probably gonna hate me for this. $75 local pickup only. All right, buy this. Go meet up with the guy, and you get a guitar for $75. All right, you've got the guitar. So now comes the part. You've got to get a jack. you've got to get an amp. You've got to get maybe a effects pedal. So let's see, we're already sitting at $75. So let's pull up the calculator. $75 plus. So I already have some stuff in mind. I would say this is going to be silly. This is already a predetermined factor for me, but I would say get a Pock Rock. This is an awesome thing. I have one myself. 4109. Free delivery by Friday. So I would definitely just go the free delivery route. Be patient. Wait, I know nobody wants to ever wait. I know everybody wants same day delivery, next day delivery. But honestly, if you're trying to penny pinch, it does pay to have patience, especially in this day and age. So I would say get this, get a Pock Rock. I use this thing. It has clean, overdrive, distortion, crunch, fuzz, and I'm not sure what the MT means, actually. Let's see. Is MT a pedal? On a... Oh, metal. Alright, so yeah, alright. Clean, overdrive, distortion, crunch, fuzz, and metal. Cool. Then you've also got the gain. You've also got a drum, not sequencer, but it does have pre-done drum beats and such like that. So there's patches, play, stop. You can set the BPM by pressing the knob. Right here has some modulation, chorus, flanger, phaser, tremolo. And then you've got the delay and reverb right here. Delay, echo, room and hall type reverb and delay. It is battery powered, but say you don't want to have to keep buying batteries for it. All right, it's AAA's. We know it's annoying when stuff runs out of batteries and you don't have any in the house. Then you got to make a whole day, you got to make a whole trip to the store and whatnot, especially if you're in a city and whatnot. You got to make a big deal out of it, and you got to go to the store and get yourself some damn batteries. So let's see how much this would cost. It's a 9-volt, if I am correct. 9 volts. So let's see how much a 9-volt will run you at. That's on Amazon. 9-volt powered supply for guitar. Look right there. You can get one as cheap as $9.99, $10. $8.26 if you want to get a really off-brand one. So there you go. So let's go back to the calculator. 75. It's 41. Okay. 116. And then we are going to go back to it. Where is it? Sorry for clicking through so much. Right here. All right. So let's say we get the Boss replacement. All right. Let's just get the $9.99 one because Boss is a reliable brand. Plus $9.99. Okay. So right now we're currently sitting at 125, and that is for, like I said, the one that I picked out. So $75 for this guitar that I've picked out. It's a local pickup only, so just say I lived in California and I hit the guy up and I go to pick it up. $75 guitar. Go on Amazon, get yourself a Pock Rock, or you could probably find these at your local music store too for maybe cheaper, maybe $10, $20 more expensive. This one that I have, I found in Elko, Nevada at a store called oh goodness gracious. I love that store so much. Let me see. Guitar store. Elko, Nevada. 5J Music. 5J Music. I love that store. They only charge me $39.98, and on Amazon it's $41. So who knows? Like I said, you could probably get this for cheaper or more expensive at your local guitar store. This is an excellent choice for a budget setup. if you get this, you honestly don't even need an amp, especially if you're just starting out and you like don't want to piss off people that you're living with. If they don't want you to have an amp or something, you don't got really anything to be loud. There's a headphone jack right here. So this thing is pretty much an all-in-one. It is just one of the, it's just awesome. It's just awesome, Mike. That's all I can say about it. So let's say that you do want an amp, though. Maybe you need an amp to practice with your band and such like that. Okay, I'm going to be taking super liberty here, and I'm going to be telling you I would get this Marshall, the MS2 1 watt. I have this one as well. I've used this one not only in my stuff, but when I was living in Seattle, I would play music with my brother. We would busk and such too. We would go busking on the streets. We even used this in Las Vegas to play outside in front of the Venetian Hotel. Gave me really good volume actually. We hooked this up to my MPK Mini. We hooked up my MPK Mini and this together, and we just made it happen. He played the drum pads on the MPK while I played guitar on the amp. Pretty good. It's gets really loud actually for being a a smaller amp and whatnot. But 49.49. So you go on Sweetwater, that's how much you're paying for that. Let's see if it's any cheaper on Amazon. $49.49. This one is $59.05, but from what I've seen, this one does not have any overdrive, whereas this one does, which is kind of a step backwards if you ask me. Because why would you have overdrive for this, but not the more powerful amplifier? Anywho, I would say either get this for $10 more or this, honest to gosh. Especially if you have a Pock Rock and you combine it with this right here on screen. Oh, you're in for a field day, man. So let's use this 5905. 59.5. Okay. All right, so 185. Look at that. All right, so once again, let's review what we have here. So let's say I'm a dude living in California and I'm just down bad to start learning guitar. I go on Reverb and I find a listing where I'm living in California, make a day drive because I know it's a big state. Maybe find a way to get to Glass Elk Park, make a whole day out of it, or depending where you live. $75. All right. Then you get a Pock Rock. Don't necessarily need an amp with it. You could just get the guitar and the Pock Rock and a chord and be done with it. But if you want to, like I said, get the cheap guitar, get the Pock Rock, and get the Marshall MS4. Because then, dude, you've got effects galore right here. And you've got a pretty loud, small amp. Perfect for practicing with your friends, perfect for bedroom practice. Just, you're all set if you get that. But, like I said, also, let's see. That's not all the full price of it. Let's see how much it would cost to get guitar jack. Starting from $7, $6. $9, Amazon Basics. $9. Pretty good stuff. So let's just say Donner. Let's pick a one that's kind of trusted. Guitar jack quality. Alright, $12, $14, $13 for a Fender brand 10-foot cable. That's not too bad. So let's just say that. You're just playing in your bedroom, you're playing with your friends, and plus, like, if you buy one of these, it's got a belt hook. So, you're not really going anywhere. So, it's not like you got to worry about going too far. You just put that on your hip and just start playing, walk around with it anywhere you go. So, 1320. Where's the calculator? 1320. Look at that, 198. We're sitting at 198.24, okay? And also, you need picks. If you're just starting out, I definitely say get a variety pack of picks. Don't get any of these crappy ones, these plastic ones. I would definitely recommend the Dunlop variety pack. These are definitely going to give you what you want. They're going to give you a bunch of different ones, from these precision picks to just acoustic picks to kind of more flimsy ones to kind of semi, like, it's just, they'll give you a really good amount of picks. This will definitely help you find your style. When I first started playing guitar, I swore by only using the Jazz 3s that you see here on screen, but I would end up because I play mostly like fast punk music, rock music, stuff that, I like to, I don't necessarily chug or make like thrash metal or anything like that, but the Jazz series were definitely, I would cut my finger a lot right here, scraping against these strings. So over time, I've tried a few more variety packs of picks, and in my honest opinion, I would get these Ernie Ball Prodigies. They're 2.0 millimeter, and they are precision picks. They're usually more sharp and pointy than that, but this one I've just been using a lot recently. So, all right, so $7.99. 206.23. All right. Let's do it one more time. Let's review the history of this guy. Okay, here we go. So, $75 guitar with local pickup. $41 Hawk Rock. It could be used as a headphone, like a headphone amp, but not as an out loud amp. Get yourself a pack of picks for $7.99 variety pack. That way you're able to, just try out a different variety of them, see what you like. 5909, 5905 for this Marshall mini micro stack. Combined with the Pock Rock, you've got you've got pretty much everything you want right there. And also a jack. Where's that included? The jack. So the jack one was about $13. So you can get a jack for about $10, $15, $20 anywhere you go. So I'd say that's it then. There you go. That's pretty much all you need. A $75 guitar, $41 effects, $8 variety pack of picks. So you've got the guitar, you get the effects, you got the amp, you got the pick, and you got the wires, you got the jack. Oh yeah, so let's see. I only included one jack. So let's do a small guitar jack. And a 3-foot, just so you can put the Hawk Rock into here. So you're gonna need, what you will need is you're gonna need your guitar hooked up to here, and then it's going to go from here into the amp. So you need one jack, two jack. There you go. You just need two jacks. One to plug your guitar into the Pock Rock, and then another jack to go into the Pock Rock to the Marshall. So let's say $6.99 for another one. $6.99. $213.22. I think I did even less. $269. All right, well there you go. There you have it. There's a full setup for $213.22. Now, including the shipping for the Pock Rock, or for all of this, you can get free shipping from Amazon on this, especially if you just exercise patience and wait. If you want, you can also just, like I said, if you have the luxury of being in a city and you have a music store, compare prices, go see what they're selling these for. You're bound to find, like here at Guitar Center, you're bound to find a guitar for at least anywhere from 80 to even 100 something dollars. Yeah. So that's just my recommendations for that, and you know, I hope you guys find it useful. Thanks for anyone who stopped by, but also, I hope you like it. This is Moose Party. Stay sexy and keep it 300. See you guys in the next one.